It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 in Culver City. So, Greg and Hannah, as you know, drove down to San Diego and got a trailer and a truck full of more plants. This is just such a fooler. The parking strip alone goes on for days, and our client really wanted a very full garden. So we did it. You can probably hear rock being bantied about in the background, but I want to save that for tomorrow. I want to surprise you with the grand reveal. So we aren't going to show you the rock today, even though we are spreading it out in the parking strip as we speak. But here we go, you know. Pro tip. So in this case, for example, because of this Chinese elm, I'm not going to be doing what I typically do, where I come back with a third layer of rock, like black or whatever, and run it through, because it's just going to be a hot mess. So instead, you'll notice that I've got little pieces of rubble kind of scattered about. And you're probably wondering, what's that? What's happening there? Well, when the top dressing rock goes down, it really gives the landscape a lot of texture. So in areas where, you know, I don't have a lot going on plant-wise, I have sprinkled around some rubble to give this part of the garden some oomph once the top dressing rock goes down. So, yeah, one of her favorite installations that we've done was the install that we did at our Sons in Claremont, that first one, you know, where we had the Yucca Restrada. So I channeled my son's installation into this area in front, and it feels very vibey. Definitely getting John vibes from this installation. Even without the rock top dressing, it looks so lush and so full. And the dappled sun from the elm trees is just so stunning playing on this. I am so eager to show you this completed with the rock. Even as a baby garden, it's lush. It's very, very lush. One of my favorite parts of this garden is this Pachypodium lemurei. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we had to say hello to Delilah. Sorry about that. So I love the Pachypodium leaning into the Restrada. I just love that look so much right there.
Oh, she doesn't want to go.
Is that it? She's not going. She wants to stay here. Do you want to stay here? Is this your house now? I know. You don't want to leave your new friends. I understand. I know. Oh, goodness.
She's so cute.
She doesn't want to go home. Stay with my friends. Stay with my friends. So many wonderful smells.
All right. How about we walk this way?
You want to try going the other way?
Let's try going towards home. All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness. So we've got some really cool little magic things in here, like.
I was trying to show this real quick again.
Oh, okay, yeah. That combo of the Pachypodium and the Yucca is stunning. Oh, so much eye candy, right? Yeah. You know, and take note, DIYers, of the rock, the boulders. Those aren't arbitrarily placed. They're there to support the landscape and for retention. So remember that as you're working in your own gardens. You've got to remember your retention, because you don't want your top dressing rock to end up at the neighbors, right? Yeah. But we also have...
Speaking of the neighbors.
What about them? Oh, okay. We have a couple of crests. One is hers. We found in the back with a bunch of cuttings. It's this little ghosty crest, which is super cute. I popped that in. I wanted to put it in the entry where she could appreciate it, you know, coming in and out every day. She had a little ghosty crest. And then from Caesar at Sun Valley, this is a plant that he brought Hannah for her installation at the fair. and she's had it in her yard ever since. So, Caesar, I know you're watching this. I owe you some money for plants. We'll settle up real soon. Thank you. But yeah, so this gorgeous Aeonium sunburst crest is also just going to be a showstopper right there. The neighborhood is really friendly and chill. And, you know, I know a lot of you are thinking, oh my gosh, are those plants going to be safe? Well, you know, I hope so. Theft has not been a thing. I had one little Echeveria harmsii. Oh, yeah. Well, I had an Echeveria harmsii taken out of the University City Garden, and somebody came to the installation that we did for a church and ripped a Dracaena Draco out of the installation. So, yeah. But that's it. All these years, all these gardens, people, I don't know. I'm confident. So, remember that this client is going to hand water, and she has solar lights. So she's got lights up in the trees, twinkly lights all along the fence. It's just a little magical fairy ground. And so many neighbors have stopped by, just loving what we're doing. We passed out more cards from people driving by. This is pretty unique for Culver City and for this area. There's nobody that's got anything even remotely close to this. So this is exciting for me. You know, I want to spread the succulent love. I want people to see the potential that these plants have. You know, and I've been able to educate everyone that stopped by to admire the garden. They've all had such great questions. You know, is this a lot of maintenance? Do these plants require a lot of water? You know, yada, yada, yada. And I'm able to let them know just how easy these are to grow. Oh, yeah, the Mardi Gras, which I got at Oasis with the Echeveria harmsii against that Senecio skyscraper, backed up by the Aeonium sunburst. Ugh, it's too much, isn't it? It's just almost too gorgeous. 4 words. So you'll note that I also have some Portulacaria minimas and Afra variegatas sprinkled around. I didn't do a lot of them because they do tend to grow very prolifically. And I would say that in a year's time, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she'll need us in a year. It might be more like 2. She's really proactive and likes to spend time in the garden, so I may not see this garden again for a couple of years. But you will see it tomorrow in the grand reveal. Until then, this has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with Day 3 in Culver City and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.